Hello everybody, I'm Braden McMahon and this is my research proposal video for our upcoming final project. I decided to stick with the rise of patriarchy as some people had some good things to say about it, so I decided to keep it. And I feel like we should be more aware of this because it's very prevalent today. Um, so this is my thesis. It's the same as my last video. Um, It is patriarchy was neither inevitable or predetermined. Instead, it was developed through years of institutionalization originating from the agricultural revolution. Um, in this picture in the background here, it's kind of a recreation of, I guess, the starts of the agricultural revolution. This guy here is plowing, which is like heavy work, and before they raised cattle, to do this for them, they used to have to do it by themselves, and this is why men did it. Kind of just like became a thing that they did because it was harder work, and genetically, men, um, I guess, just stronger. And you can see the women are like harvesting crops, something a little light work, more domestic roles. Um, but yeah, here are a few examples that kind of uphold my thesis. I liked this picture. This is a picture from 2023. Um, Basically, this is what it's saying is the house was comprised about 154 women out of 441 members, and it takes about 218 out of 435 members to pass a vote in the House, which means that if they all agreed on something and no man agreed on it, that they wouldn't even get to pass a bill. So basically, they need help from the men within the House to even pass anything, which is a clear example of patriarchy. Um, they don't hold as much power as men, which is the same in the Senate. There's only in 2023 there was only 25 women in the Senate, and you need 51 out of 100 to pass a vote. There's also ancient examples where female contributions became largely domestic and reproductive, as we saw in that last picture. It's domestic, it's lighter work, and reproductive. Obviously, we need women to reproduce. Um, Societies developed inheritance systems where it would be, I guess, the land, the property would favor male lineage. And then, like, there's countries like Afghanistan, or just like the whole Mesopotamia area that would limit um, restrictions on education. I'm pretty sure I meant to put that in modern. Um, but yeah, whatever. You get what I mean. Modern. Obviously, we know gender pay gap. If you've seen the news lately, the WNBA is trying to push for their wages to be the same percentage as the men's NBA. 90%, 85 to 90% of billionaires are men, and money equals power. Politics also means power, as we see, um, and they don't have that huge representation in um, politics. Um, Reproductive rights, men trying to take away abortions, for example. Like, why are we trying to do that? I don't know. But it's a modern day example. And then there's also a modern day tribe called the HUM of the Kalahari Desert. And they still maintain gender equality through their role sharing, and they're still a hunter-gatherer tribe, which is a clear example of how patriarchy was originated. Because when we were doing this hunter-gathering beforehand, we shared roles because we had to move all the time because we didn't have food in one place. Um, yeah, and I found my sources here. I just looked them online. Did a quick Google search, found a couple articles that I liked. This one especially. because it hyperlinks so many good sources. And he's actually the one who brought up the Kung, which I had no idea existed until um, his article, and that's gonna really help me, I guess, firm my standpoint later on with how modern examples prove that the agricultural revolution was the cause of patriarchy. Also this one, University College of London. How did the patriarchy start? It's basically just start to finish, or not. I guess there's no finish yet, but start to modern day. Like, how are we gonna get rid of it? It's a good article. Um, but yeah, that is my presentation. I hope you liked it.